Well, it's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
The Untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's been missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, I wanted to speak about Anthony Joshua because, you know, Anthony Joshua, he wasn't victorious. He lost the fight. He had a very crazy mental breakdown that was like straight out of a WWE promo clip. He was going crazy after the fight because this is the kind of pressure I was talking about in the last video. You know, Anthony Joshua has to deal with pressure that most fighters will never ever come to know in their career. You know, and it's always been that way for him. Anthony Joshua, I've always appreciated him, but unfortunately, a lot of the boxing fans don't appreciate him, and a lot of people are quick to throw him under the bus and not give him his flowers and just do. But this is a determined Anthony Joshua yesterday against Usyk. This is a guy that really believed in his heart he could win. He prepared like it. I even think he fought well enough to win the fight. You know, he just did it not on the cards, but like as far as getting the stoppage. He had Usyk hurt multiple times. I thought he made some great adjustments in his game plan. You know, he was showing himself to be he was conserving a lot more energy in the early rounds. So you didn't really see Anthony Joshua throw a barrage of punches early. You saw Anthony Joshua in the fight throw really good body shots and kind of wear down Usyk a little bit. He had him hurt multiple times, but like I said many times before, with guys like Usyk, top guys like that, when you fight a guy like Usyk who's as elusive as he is, to stop him, to knock him out, you've really got to show that extra bit of quality, that you know, just something different, something of higher level than you've shown, because you know, a guy like that who all he knows how to do is win, from the amateurs to the professionals. All he knows how to do is win, and he knows how to win in a lot of ways. He's seen a lot of styles. He's been in a lot of different scenarios. So you're going to have to really be somebody truly special to stop him. Now, Anthony Joshua didn't stop him, but I think Anthony Joshua, as far as his performance, should be getting more respect from people, because all we heard is Anthony Joshua needs to do this. Everybody had their 2 cents to chime in about Anthony Joshua, and he did perform well. Ultimately, he lost to the better man. That's boxing. That's life. Sometimes you give your best in anything in life, and sometimes maybe your best for that moment in time isn't quite good enough, and that's okay, as long as you can look in the mirror and you know you gave it your best. That's all that matters. But yeah, he fell short, but I thought he was better, AJ, and if he still has any hunger in his heart to box, you know, I think there's a whole truckload of fights out there for him that I'd love to see him in. I don't think like Eddie Hearn is going to put him in like anything crazy, but I mean there's options out there for him, and I'll lay a couple of those options out for AJ. So you got, I think now it is worth knowing that Filip Hrgović, you know, he did win the IBF eliminator spot in a very close fight with ZHANG, which I'll get to in a second, because a lot of people are saying that was a robbery. I don't think it was a robbery. I think, you know, could have went either way, but you know, Hrgović versus Joshua could be a good fight. You know, Hrgović is an undefeated top contender at heavyweight. A lot of people have been avoiding him, which is why he fought ZHANG in the first place last night. And I just think now with Hrgović, he's showing vulnerabilities, and got someone like Eddie Hearn and the handlers of other fighters should be more confident putting their fighters in there with him. Now it's not going to make you a lot of money, but he is a credible opponent. He is a top contender. And if AJ can beat Hrgović, if they can work out what to do with the IBF, then that would get him back into the, you know, heavyweight picture really quickly. So there's that fight. You have ZHANG, right, who lost to Hrgović on paper, and he lost to Hrgović. He lost to her. They're playing volleyball with her. The ball damn near came at me. Anyway, there's ZHANG, right, who I think his stock has went up last night. If ZHANG has any plans to box still, I'm sure if they throw a lot of money at him, they could do a big fight with ZHANG in China, and that could be a way for AJ to get back a win on the resume and fight a guy that was really exciting. I mean, ZHANG really came to fight against Hrgović, and if that guy can come back against Joshua, and he can land some of those same combinations he landed on Hrgović on Joshua, then Joshua may have some problems on his hand, but that could be a good fight. There's there's the Deontay Wilder fight, which I think would be phenomenal. You know, Deontay Wilder and AJ was a fight that was supposed to happen long ago, and I really feel like for both of them, it's one fight they both still need to have before their career is done. So there's that fight. So there's definitely options for AJ. There's no shortage of options for Anthony Joshua. It's just a matter of like, okay, does he have the hunger to continue to box at the highest level? Because first and foremost, he has to deal with the type of pressure that only like, maybe like a Canelo Alvarez has to deal with the same type of pressure as AJ, or yeah, like guys like him, guys who really have a stranglehold on the attention of people, not just in boxing but outside of boxing at large. They have casual fans, they have hardcore fans, they have big fan bases. But there's options out there for AJ, and I respect AJ because AJ has really put a lot on the line in his career. He had a mental breakdown that everybody was making fun of him for, and I thought personally it was hilarious when he came, because if you guys saw the way what happened, he walked out of the ring. He was angry. He walked all the way towards like damn near the end of the entrance, right, to get into the arena. He comes back. This guy's talking about, I was in jail. I wasn't boxing since I was 5. They talk about these heavyweights like Joe Louis and Jack Dempsey and throw combinations like Mike Tyson. I'm fucking 18 stone. I'm not 14 stone like them. I'm 18 stone. Like he was losing his mind. And then that boy AJ got beat up so bad by Usyk. He got beat up so bad by Usyk. Usyk, he had the whole crowd chanting hip hip hooray. That's how good. If y'all want to know how good Usyk is so good, and he frustrates and mind fucks his opponent so badly that when the fight is over, when the fight is done, he makes the opponent say hip hip hooray with the crowd. That's how good Usyk is. But he showed respect in defeat. He was very, very, I think, classy in defeat. I have nothing but time and I have nothing but respect for AJ. And I wish boxing fans were like that too. But he really, I don't know, man. We're gonna find out again for like the third time in his career. We're gonna find out just how much AJ has left in the tank, because I really believe in this camp. Whatever he was doing in camp, I think he emptied the tank and he put his heart and soul into this. That's why when he fell short and lost the way he did, it's one of those things where you really gave every last fiber of your being to your training, to your camp, to your craft, and you fell short. And I know that hasn't happened to me too many times in life. When I give my all to something, like every last fiber of my being, I know I'm normally successful, but it's happened a couple of times where you give your best and your best isn't good enough, and that's a very hard feeling to live with in life. And that's happened to AJ. So, what's next for him? Only God knows what's next for him. But there's definitely options. He will always be someone that generates interest. He will always be someone that is going to pretty much command big fights, big money, big attention, because he's a fighter that people care about. He's a fighter that has created value in the heavyweight division and boxing at large. So, you got to have respect for Anthony Joshua. But yeah, good fight from him. Had Usyk hurt multiple times. I appreciated the adjustments. I appreciated the performance. I appreciated the effort he tried to give. You came up short. It's okay. You can live to fight another day, and you can come back better. And hopefully he does. Hopefully, if we don't get no other fight from AJ before his career is done, just give me the Deontay Wilder fight, and I'll be happy, because those two have a score to settle. There was too much that was said back in 2018. There was too much in the negotiations that happened and whatnot. And why leave that question to be asked after they're both retired? Why not have that question answered while they're still fighting as to who would win if they fought, So I'm gonna leave it at that. You guys, let me know what you think. Who do you want to see Anthony Joshua fight next, and who do you think is the most realistic opponent for him moving forward? Leave your comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe, because we're on the road to 50,000 subscribers. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, thank you for watching another video on True School Sports, the home of boxing. If you made it this far, do me a favor and do yourself a damn favor. Hit that subscribe button, and surely you will not be disappointed. True School Sports bringing you the latest and greatest, the untouchable, boxing content, interviews, news videos, breakdowns, live fight reaction extravaganza. We've got a great community of people here, boxing fans all over the world, from America to the UK to Australia, and on and on and on. So join the empire today. Hit that subscribe button. Take care and God.